Joseph, Joe Manchin III born, August 24, 1947, West Virginia. Party, Independent, formerly Democrat. Senate service, U.S. Senator from West Virginia, 201-02025. Who he is, and how he operates. Joe Manchin has built a reputation as a centrist, representing a deeply conservative and energy-rich state like West Virginia. He often bridges the divide between deeply polarized Democratic and Republican agendas. His political style has relied not on ideology alone but on negotiation, pragmatism, and a willingness to swing, and this made him one of the Senate's most powerful moderating figures. Key actions: 2023 to 2025 retirement from the Senate. In November 2023, Manchin announced that he will not run for re-election. In his farewell address, he emphasized that he came to Washington as a voice for all sides and that he carries West Virginia values with him. Switching to independent in 2024, he officially changed his party registration to independent, criticizing both parties for ideological extremes. He said his move was motivated by a desire to put country over party and to reclaim a space for bipartisan problems: energy, permitting, reform. Manchin championed legislation to streamline permitting for energy projects, particularly those involving fossil fuels. Given West Virginia's economy, his push reflects an effort to balance environmental concerns with job creation and local economic stability. Budget negotiations and power. As a well-known swing vote, Manchin continued to play a major role in bipartisan budget talks and legislative deals. He worked to maintain funding for programs that serve his state while pushing for fiscal responsibility. Public critique of polarization. In public remarks around his party switch, Manchin sharply criticized the increasing polarization in U.S. politics. He argued that both major parties are drifting toward extremism, making compromise harder. His remarks resonated with voters who feel disenfranchised by rigid partisanship, but also drew criticism from those who questioned his motives and timing. Controversies and criticism. Energy versus climate trade-off. His support for fossil fuel development has drawn fire from environmentalists, who argue he is undermining climate goals for the sake of his state's economy. Blocking progressive policy. Many progressives believe Manchin obstructed ambitious bills, such as major social spending, by refusing to back their full versions. Credibility of independence. Some critics see his switch to independent as symbolic or politically timed, rather than a deeply principled shift. Legacy questioned. While many praise him as a dealmaker, others wonder if his centrism came at the expense of bold reform. Legacy and influence. By end of Senate term, Manchin's career in this period is likely to be remembered for bridging divides in an increasingly polarized Senate. His move to become independent may redefine his historical role as a centrist who refused to be fully bound by party. His energy policy efforts, especially around permitting, are likely to have lasting economic impact in his home state, while his influence will wane after leaving office. Few will underestimate the mark he left as a swing vote and bipartisan negotiator.